Bean Show. Right here is my boy. Introduce yourself.
I go by the name of Beans, aka Sir Dynamic, you feel me?
Yeah, our Instagram names will be at the bottom of this somewhere. I'm Harpo, of course, you know what I'm saying. Dark skin, you know what I'm saying. A little Jay-Z in the making. This my man's right here. Introduce yourself.
My name is G. Samuels, senior here at Rowan University, Africana Studies major, future PhD candidate for in anthropology.
This man a black historian. Alright, so today we'll just be talking to you guys about just life topics about how we feel about this college thing. Oh yeah, by the way, we go to Rowan University.
The real RU.
The real RU.
This not even the real RU because our shit's small as hell. But listen, when you see this right here, we're in James, so Mr. Hushman, please don't fine us for using the room that we already paid for. Alright, brother man? Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright, so first topic today, man, you know, hip hop has been rolling.
It's been going crazy.
It's been rolling. We didn't had a good year. So what would you guys have right now as like your best albums, period? Like R&B. I know Chris just dropped the 45 shit. I ain't listened to that shit yet.
Yeah, I'm a Chris Brown fan.
And then we got the hip hop, and then we got like people like Travis Scott that's still coming. We got some albums that's still coming. So what would you guys have as like your top 5 right now?
Top 5, bro. I can't do top 5 yet. I don't even remember what came out this year.
A lot happened this year.
All right, what came out this year so far? We got Cole came out.
Right.
Kendrick came out.
Right.
Jay came out. Ross came out.
Right.
Khaled came out.
Yeah.
Future came out.
Yeah.
Future came out twice.
Twice actually.
Thug just came out.
Yeah. with
2
Future.
Chainz came out. Who else came out? Mozzie, Rhapsody.
Rhapsody's album is hard.
Rhapsody. Yo, shout out to my man Marcus, man. Put me on that Rhapsody crack though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Word.
That shit crack. But I think my top 5 though would have to be. I think Ross still got the best album of the year. Just as far as like straight through play. If I play it straight through, he probably got like 1 skip. And that's probably that shit triple platinum. I hate that fucking song. But from song 1 to song 10, you ripping it straight through.
Okay.
Skip, you might have a little eye. It depends on your flavor, you might skip one. And then Summer 17, and that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gotti album crack.
Yeah.
For y'all that don't fuck with Gotti, Gotti needs to be platinum. Gotti should I think it's motherfucking Ross. I got Ross on it, Jay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Kendrick 4th. 3rd would be probably Rhapsody on that. Mozzie 4. And no, Mozzie would be 5. But then we got G. What the fuck?
Bro, let me look up the list of albums that came out this year.
you a music enthusiast and you don't got no album.
I gotta see what.
My top 5 albums overall. Let's see.
Oh yeah, fucking what's his name? Album was hard too. Fucking yeah, the one with the fish.
Big Fish Theory, Vince
Big Fish Theory,
I'm in
Vince
that
Staples.
745.
Theory.
Yo, that shit was alright, not the whole
Around
beat. That shit was alright.
745.
Well, I'm a Kendrick fan, so Kendrick, he's in my top 5. This ain't no order though, so Kendrick up there. Who else is up there? I would say Cole too.
Nah, Cole album wasn't that great though.
Everybody got their opinion.
Cole underachieved.
But Cole, yeah, but he in that 5 for me. It probably didn't do the numbers it was supposed to, but yeah. But Cole's.
Wait, hold on. Was Wale at top 5?
No.
They crack it?
No.
Why not? If
He gotta
Wale's
compete.
too
I'm
single.
gonna tell you right now. He gotta compete with Culture, Damn, and
Oh
More
yeah,
Life.
yeah. I was about to say.
Those
Culture-
3 albums alone.
Culture
Well,
fucking
understand those
went
albums have
crazy.
things that were playing on the
Okay.
radio.
Also, I Decided is better than Wale's album.
You think Sean's album better than Wale's album?
Yes.
Why?
This is one of Sean's best albums.
Because of the way that it goes through, like as far
Just
like the story.
in general, like this is one of Sean. This is probably, to be honest, it's probably his best album since the first one.
Lyrically, yes.
Yes. Songs in general.
Lyrically, yes. But put it like this: if Wale's 2 singles that was on that album, his lead singles like My Love and Fine Girl. Now we spoke about this privately.
Yeah,
If
if
those
Drake
2
did it,
singles
yeah.
would have been pushed out into the moon, how Drake shit was for More Life or whatever, that one song, Passion Fruit, whatever.
Mhm.
If he had the kind of like Apple behind him and stuff like that pushing him, his album would have sold way more. But people didn't know about those songs. People still don't know about those songs.
One of my top albums so far.
Chain's album probably sold more than Wale,
Yeah.
to be honest. And that's fucked up.
I mean,
I would have to put Drake's, by the way, in there too. More
Drake's
life,
shit was ass.
more life did numbers though.
All right, so I'd say that this is the top 5 albums of this year so far, in no particular order. It's just my top 5. Hove, Damn, More Life, Culture.
The Migos?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
That shit
It's
did
like
good,
that.
yeah.
It all sounds the same though.
It doesn't matter.
Nah.
It's still like that. You
Alright.
said top 5 albums. You
No,
have to
I'm-
take
no,
into
no, I'm-
consideration
no, I'm-
popularity.
I'm just,
You have to take into
I got
consideration
you.
popularity.
But does music, that shit all sounds the same. It's
Listen,
the
can I
rap
finish my
pattern
top
is the
five?
same.
Can I
the
finish my
songs
top
the
5?
same.
I'll let you talk.
They bump the
Let me
same
talk.
way.
Let me talk.
Feeling
All right. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, Damn, More Life, Whole album, Culture, and I say I had to throw in there at the 5 spot, but it's not necessarily in order. But I decided because that's Big Sean's biggest album.
Okay.
This is Kendrick's biggest project. This is one of Drake's biggest projects. Not necessarily Drake's best, but it's his biggest, one of his biggest. Also, Damn is not necessarily Kendrick's best in a lot of people's opinion, but content-wise, it is great content-wise, but also it's his biggest album.
Yeah.
For Migos, this is their biggest album. For
Biggest
Big Sean,
album
biggest
ever.
album. For Jay-Z, this is not necessarily his biggest album sales-wise, but as far as content goes, this is his most important
I
album.
think this is the biggest album sales wise, and that shit was platinum in 48.
That's a whole nother topic for another day.
I'm not gonna hold you.
That's another topic for a whole nother day.
Yo, ho, remember this. You a smart nigga, bro. I'm your biggest promoter. Believe it too. If you ask anybody else,
I think Live Nation is his biggest promoter.
No, look, bro. I done sold you a lot of albums, but you don't know me yet. I done sold you a lot of albums. All right, so how y'all feel about Joey?
Oh yeah, All American.
Yeah, Joey album crap.
It was.
It's not for me. It's not bad. I liked it, but it's not for me.
I only named 4, so yeah, I'll put Joey.
All right, so how would y'all feel? Like, you know how like the Grammys when they do like best album of the year for the artist, that should come out in February. But like you gotta meet a deadline that I think it's like November or something like that.
Yeah.
So say somebody dropped like they said that Travis is coming with something ASAP or whoever else. Say somebody dropped some heat in December.
No, they have to wait till the next year, I think.
I'm saying, but what like that's how I think Cole got robbed for 4
That's
years.
what it is. Yeah, I was about to say.
But
it's a
say,
deadline.
say they drop some heat in December, would they still be like, whoa, that person top everybody?
No, because it wouldn't be.
No.
Wouldn't have enough lifespan.
If Nas was to drop his album in December, I think, cause we've been waiting for that. Like I'm mad that Dr. Dre, yes you Dre, Dr. Dre gonna give me Compton, but I never got Detox. That's fucked up, Dre.
That's between you and God.
No, it's not. Between him and the people, he should drop that. We wanted it.
I don't want to hear no.
All right, so if you a person that's a music enthusiast and you want good music, being produced and given all the time, don't you want your artist to just send you what needs to be given? Like that's what you yearning for.
I mean, but also I would say that Dr. Dre did give us Detox, but he just gave it to us with a new name. I think Calvin Harris had low key like one of the best albums this year, but that's a whole nother
All right,
conversation.
but what about collab? Shit, no.
Calvin Harris is number 1.
Collab album?
Yes, Calvin Harris. If you haven't heard that album, go listen to it.
Calvin Harris is dope.
Calvin Harris, yeah. If you haven't heard that album, go listen
But
to
do
it.
you feel like people that love music have like a bias towards like shit?
Yes.
Because they're only going to. I would say because they're used to listening to a certain type. So if that's what they like, then they'll stick to that. They won't really move over to something that they're not used to.
Yeah, cause I would definitely not listen to like. I refuse to listen to Taylor Swift.
I mean, I would.
I don't have a problem with
But
Taylor
Taylor go gold every time she. Taylor go gold in first week.
I'm
That
telling
bitch
you.
selling out fucking Africa 200,000.
It's crazy.
I can't listen.
And
to
that's
like-
just that crowd too.
Oh yeah, Wu Tang album crazy.
Oh yeah,
Listen
Wu
to
Tang
the
just
whole
dropped an album.
Wu Tang album crazy.
Y'all need to go hear
I
that.
don't know. I feel like it's generational and it's
It is.
objective.
Cause I'm old school.
Cause I can't listen to a 21 Savage, Future, and fucking what you call it.
Migos.
I can't listen to that.
Yeah, nah, Migos album is definitely
That
like,
should've had
it's
me
not my
fucked up.
favorite. It's not my favorite kind of music.
When I take drugs, I go to the moon. $10,000 on shoes. Yo, that shit crazy. But Eazy's moving low key though. I feel like a lot of
been
these
hot.
underground dudes. No, but now he on Billboard though.
Bro, he been hot, bro. He said, I'm on top like a beach chair. My last album spent 52 weeks here. Talking about being on the charts, bro.
I understand, but a single though. I'm talking about his single.
Bro, it's just me, myself, and I. This new shit not about to be bigger than that.
Nah.
No, it's not, bro.
That no
You wanna
limit.
bet?
Fuck him,
Let's
then I
bet.
get some money.
Let's bet right now.
Then I get some
Let's
money.
bet. Shake it right now. In front of the camera. Let's bet.
I am not shaking your
Let's
hand.
bet.
I don't know.
He said,
Let's bet.
Yo, stop touching me. So you.
Let's bet.
No limit crack. Bro.
That one. Pound now. All right, bet.
If no
It's
limit
not
touch
much.
number one, then what?
Me, myself, and I was number one too.
It's
If I'm
just
not
me,
mistaken.
myself, and I. I got that fire in my. Oh no, that's because
Yes.
that shit was all white. Now when you got the black community behind you, when people, that shit is a strip club anthem. Anything that pops in a strip club goes number one. Name a record that did. Cardi shit, when that shit was first produced, the Lil bitches was. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, listen, for all them females that listen to that, I hope y'all understand what she's saying. Don't get it mixed up. Like,
Where you
y'all are
selling your
condoning
boom
it.
boom for the bread. That ain't what it is.
That's not what it is.
I mean, I don't think you can
that's
say
a good
that.
segue, yo.
Because if somebody wants to sell, if a woman wants to sell her poom poom for bread, that's on her. That's her business. It
Yeah,
don't
it
have
is.
shit to do with us.
That's true.
You're right. That's a good segue.
It don't got shit to do with us.
Would you sell your body to pay for this college tuition?
Shoot, yo, all right. Oh, can I throw another point out there? So me and somebody else had a conversation, right? And we were like, would you set up a new
Well,
Snapchat account,
Was
right?
it a female?
It was a woman. I don't want to call her female because you know what I'm saying. So it's a woman said, we me in conversation with another woman and a group of friends, and we were talking about would you have a private Snapchat in which you like made people pay money to see you naked or see you show like your butthole or your feet.
Yo, I
or
follow
have a
like
sugar.
20 girls that do that right now. Maybe I can for $100 for like private
Private
videos.
Snap, yeah.
Yo, I follow all, Dummy Mac, yo. I love you, girl. I can't afford the 100 for try you out, but I don't gotta Google all of these. But you can get this pork solo on. Real life.
Yo.
So would you do that? Would you do that? Would you sell your body on Snapchat, or would you have a sugar mama or sugar daddy?
Sugar mama ain't too bad. If I had a sugar mama, bro, listen, I'd be sitting well right now. I'm broke as shit. I need all the money I can get.
Nah, I'll be a gigolo, low key, but she gotta be fine.
That too.
I just hope my church don't get a hold of this video. They're gonna kick me out the congregation.
They're gonna kick you out the congregation.
Kick me
No
out the
baptism, nothing.
Nah, so all right, so you wouldn't, right? You wouldn't.
No, I would. No.
All right, I'm telling you right now, I would send butthole pictures for money. I will send pictures of my butthole right now for money. Right now, if a grown person,
Y'all hear this nonsense back?
if a grown person hit my phone and said $25 to see my asshole, bro, I'm gonna go get that thing waxed and I'm gonna put some shit butter on that thing and I'm gonna send that picture of shit butter and send them that picture. I'm gonna send that thing. That's a come up, bro. That'll fill my tank up.
But I'm not even gonna hold you. I think people on our campus do that now. All right, so crazy, but I think kids out here really be doing that because I be seeing kids out here like, yo, you ain't got no job, you ain't got nothing going on for yourself. Why you got on Uggs this day, J's this day, and I see you with some Balenciagas or something? Like, you gotta be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, we done had a personal conversation. You live in the hood.
Right.
What you doing?
Right.
Sis. And then even the brothers out here, it's the sis.
Right.
She out here selling porn. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. I think that's somebody's personal choice.
It is.
I ain't selling.
I'll never judge
I'm
someone
5
from
foot
what
9.
they
I
choose
don't
to
know
do.
what.
Look,
Like there's also a topic where it's just like asking girls like, and for a guy's perspective, if you ask a guy, would you be with a woman that strips that pays to pay for their college tuition? And I had a whole argument on Instagram with some niggas, and I was just like, honestly, at the end of the day, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Why? Because it's hard as it is. Tuition goes up every year.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to worry about books. Then you got to worry about transportation if you got a car. On top of that, so you need gas, food on top of that, especially if you don't live on campus. So then you gotta worry about rent, X, Y, and Z, the list goes on. So on top of that, it's just like, why would you judge someone from what they're trying to do? If she has a goal at the end of the day, once she gets out of school, then that's the main thing. If she's just doing whatever just to get a degree in whatever she want to do, but has no plan, then no, I'm not with it. But if she got a plan, I'm definitely with it.
I'm all for it, yo.
If God done gave you some things,
Exactly.
work it.
It ain't tricking if
He
you
gave
got
it
it.
to you.
It's
Like that
not
girl
tricking
from
if you
Howard.
got
God gave her that beauty and that black skin. One picture, bro.
Oh yeah,
Twitter changed lives, my nigga. I don't.
Wait, what girl?
The dark skin
There was a
girl.
dark skinned girl at Howard University for their homecoming, son.
She stood in a pose, turned herself.
She got the black shirt on?
Yeah.
Yes.
She took a
She's
picture.
beautiful. I know exactly what
She
you're
done
talking about.
signed a modeling contract worth like some million, whatever.
Son, my black.
She signed a
my
modeling
black is
contract
beautiful,
off
like.
of a picture. God just gave her beauty and nice skin. And you got it. Like,
Sun-kissed.
I'm waiting on Rock Nation, you know what I'm saying? So I can get these brains and get this internship. You know,
Right.
This is a serious topic.
All right.
This is something serious. We gotta have something serious. Alright, so are y'all ready for finals?
Midterms. We just had
Midterms.
Some people still got midterms.
Yeah, some people. I still got a midterm to take.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm like two more F's from dropping out.
Come on, bro. Why you getting F's?
Yo, it's a struggle, son. It's
You got
not
that.
easy. Not easy.
Nah,
See, this
I'm
is where I get on parents too, because sometimes they don't understand how college really is.
Especially if they didn't go.
Exactly. My mom went, thankfully, but in my college career, I've transferred like twice, and
Where other
at
schools
3
you go to?
schools that I had went to,
Shout them bitches out.
I got 3 Fs.
Wait, what schools did you go to?
I went to Stevenson University down in Owens Mills, Maryland. It's the most boring campus on life. Do not go there.
Why'd you go there?
I went there due to the wrong reasons. So I got recruited out of high school for football.
I can't say
They just
anything.
wanted me to play football, nothing really else. And then I got academic money from high school because my GPA was nice and whatever. But I went there for the wrong reasons. And then they did me dirty, the program itself. That's a whole nother story. Then I transferred to community college, Ocean County College, which is in New Jersey, Toms River, New Jersey to be exact. Then I played for this JUCO program called New Jersey Coast. That shit is ass. Do not go to your money.
Shout out to Tyon Bryant.
like-
Right,
is that like-
Tyon,
is that like
we went through
Gattaca?
that shit. So we stayed in Seaside and we would get bused to the college to go to school. But I was only staying there for a year because I already had credits. And according to NCAA policy and shit like that, if you would want to transfer from a JUCO into like any scholarship type oriented institution, then you would need a certain amount of credits.
Yeah.
I already had like 15. So after that fall semester, I would be eligible to go to a D2 school. D2 school said that you need 24 credits to be able to be considered on getting a scholarship to a D2 institution. I was like, bet. These coaches didn't recruit me whatsoever. They didn't, not recruit, they didn't market me whatsoever to any of the college coaches that would come by the hotel, because we were staying at a hotel, whatever. They would not bring me in the room. So I had to do the same thing that I did in high school. I had to market myself, emailing coaches from all over. I emailed coaches from Cali, Texas, Florida. I tried to go down south just because I just wanted to play. So that brings me to Rome, because Roman coaches got back to me. They said they wanted me after they see my high school film.
Don't get on wrong.
But yeah, once I came here, football program, that's a whole nother topic. We can have another damn topic about this. But came here, didn't really work out. Now I'm here. But grades wise, my overall mission and objective when coming to school was mostly to get this degree.
Yeah.
But I shied away from that once I was younger, and all I wanted to do was play football, because my main dream was to like go to the league or just play professionally. But once I realized that my chances were kind of slim to none, because there's a lot of players out here that actually want to do the same thing I wanted to do, I had to realize I had to fall back on my grades at the end of the day. So that's that story.
Speaking of sports, like just staying on like sports in college, who's the best athlete you ever seen play?
LeBron James.
A sport.
He said college.
Oh, in college?
Yeah, a sport in college. Who's the best athlete you ever seen play a sport in college?
That athlete
So-
that I've ever seen play? Reggie Bush.
Honestly,
In
I was
college?
gonna say that in college.
Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush was probably the most craziest athlete I've seen growing up too, because I would see that growing up as a kid. I watched the national championship game between them and Texas when Vince Young was there,
Come on.
and let me tell you, that game was insane. Well, I can watch that. I can rewatch that game right now, and I'll still get hyped.
I get heartbroken. I'm a USC fan, so
Y'all older than me, so like y'all got a different experience.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like Tavon Austin, the best nigga I
Oh,
ever.
yeah, Taylor Austin was crazy.
Yo,
He was crazy in high school.
I can't
bro.
argue
I remember
that. I can't argue
watching his highlights in high school.
son,
I can't argue that.
I could count how many times I seen Tavon get tackled.
Well, Denard Robinson was crazy too.
Denard Robinson was tough,
Yeah.
but I feel like if Tavon played in like a limelight city as like LA, like Reggie did,
Right.
yo, they was on TV every
Every
weekend.
weekend.
The Mountaineers wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick White was tough too for West Virginia.
Oh yeah,
Pat White
Did he
was
go to
tough.
the NFL?
He did.
Nah, I think he in the CFL now.
Yeah, he in the CFL.
But I think Tavon the best college athlete I seen play football, basketball. I don't even know. I feel like if Kobe went to college, bro, Kobe would have been a dog.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he
LeBron,
would have been a
too.
one and done though.
He wouldn't have been one and
You
done.
think Kobe would have been a one and
They
done?
wasn't really one and done like that back then.
But then again, think about it. Like he just went straight out of high school. What do you think he just go to college just to like be there? Plus, at the time in '96, Krzyzewski was there. Duke was good.
Oh yeah.
Remember they had Leitner, fucking Grant Hill. Kobe would have been alright.
Right.
Yeah, he leaving. God damn, not saying that bitch. Tavon just needed a better quarterback than Booty ass Gino.
Gino.
I wish,
terrible.
look, I wish I could make my own college football team. Like fucking put Tavon and Cam Newton on the same team with like a motherfucking,
Honestly.
with like
I'm
a
trying to think
Dominic,
of- I'm trying to
with
think
like
about it now.
Dominic Calvin
Oh yeah.
on the outside. Then I get a Julio, and then my running back is like Michael James or something.
Word.
Can I take
Or-
Trent
and
Richardson
then-
in Alabama? Can I take Alabama? Trent
Yo,
Richardson?
Trent,
Alabama
yo,
Trent
Trent got the best run I ever seen. Remember against Ole Miss?
Son.
When he broke off
He
to the
said-
sideline, and then he hit a two-step forward, then a two-step back,
And went
then-
back forward.
Then a side, three people, and then he just cut right between them. Right, that was some crazy shit. I never seen that before.
And didn't do shit in the NFL.
But
His rookie year was great though. He had
First of
over
all,
1,000 all purpose.
he in the CFL
behind
now.
Peyton Hillis, who was the greatest fucking
one
one year,
season running back ever. One and done.
and he sucked.
Yeah.
He ain't had no wiggle.
No.
He ain't had no wiggle,
He
but he
had-
had
he
some
was-
speed
yeah.
for his size,
His
bro.
size.
He was a fullback.
Right.
He was
playing running back.
Bro, he played
That's what I'm
fullback
saying.
with
We're all college students. We all watch college football, college basketball, college whatever, or we even just support them. Do you guys? I know that I feel a certain way about it. I think players in college should be paid. At least, I think if there's 70 people on a football roster in college, like say a Michigan, right?
Okay.
It's 100,000 that come into that stadium.
110,000. to be exact.
110,000, right? Now college probably got like 50,000 kids, maybe. Not all kids go to football games.
Right.
So if you got 25,000 kids, you get into a game free because you go there with your ID.
Right.
So the rest of the people that's coming in are getting charged $50 a ticket. And then they got the booths now for like say celebrities come, people like that, or like people that got money come.
Right.
Those tickets are way more expensive.
Right.
If I'm making $40 million for one day, plus the TV contracts, and I'm playing on ESPN against like a Penn State, that's a nationally televised game that I also benefit from. Then I got merchandise sales. Sometimes players' names be on merchandise sales. Like, I done seen a white kid at my school, he got a Jabril Peppers jersey, and Jabril has no money from that jersey.
At all.
I don't know if it's a real jersey or a fake jersey, but he went to a game and got the jersey. Then you got food sales. You know, people work there. Okay, I understand that the employees that work for the food places get paid their income. But if I'm risking my life, my body, my education sometimes, my mind, some of these players go crazy. They have mental health issues, which they don't talk about a lot. And my coach is getting paid 12 point something million just to coach me. But I'm the one that's out there in that field, like with my leg about to be broken. If I'm getting $40 million as a university, right? I got 70 players. Coaches already on salary
Right.
through the college.
Nick Saban dumped.
You mean to tell me you can't divide 70 by at least a quarter of whatever that 40 million is and give that out to players?
Bring up your calculator right now.
Some of these players actually, some of these players, I feel like players should at least get paid like, for a season, let's just say like $5,000. $5,000 is what is okay. Say these players were on full rides, right? Some of them will get a refund check of like $2,000, $3,000 anyway.
Okay, let's do it like this. Let's say they gave the 70 people on the roster, right?
Uh-huh.
You give 70 people $10,000 a semester, right?
Yeah.
So you give them $20,000.
I mean, for football, it would just be once like 6 months.
Okay, 6 months.
For-
So
for-
let's
for-
all right.
August
So
to
let's say
January.
they give everybody 70 players, 70 times 20,000. That's 1.4 million. They can risk
1.4 million.
if we give every player 20 grand for the season. We do it like that, 20 grand.
And that's only 1.4 million. Mind you, you made $40 million just that day.
And then if we can give them a flat rate, but I think we should also have like incentive base where if your quarterback gets to 5,000 yards this season, or if he breaks a record, he gets an extra 10, 20,000 or something like
And
that.
that motivates performance.
Exactly.
Right.
You can motivate. It'll be off performance based. Let's give everybody a flat rate.
Right.
And then the people who are starting, I don't want to say the people who are starting should get more. I mean,
I think
it
that
makes
was the
sense,
same.
It
but
makes
you
sense.
can't do that. You're not gonna be able to do that.
Right.
Just
That's
because
gonna be
somebody's
the
gonna get hurt,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna have to put somebody who's not getting paid as much in.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Look at it as if it was the situation with Ohio State. They had J.T. Barrett,
That big boy.
Cordell
Cardell Jones.
Jones, and what was the other dude?
Braxton Miller.
Braxton Miller.
Braxton went to receive. He said, "Fuck this. I'm gonna go out here and catch these balls." Pause. No more. Come on, son. You was making a good point. Go ahead.
So I think we should just give them a flat rate. Give them $20,000 to $30,000 for the season. That'll help, and that money's for them allowed to do what they want with it. Or what you do is you allow them to use their likeness. You don't pay them anything, but you allow them to use their likeness. Then the Cam Newtons can go out and sign autographs. You know what I'm saying?
And then
get
what
paid
I was
for it.
also thinking, look, with you giving them that, I think players in college, even I don't know, Kim, what school you go to, that helps them already know how to finance and manage their money. Because as soon as some of these guys get drafted, they talk about these players going broke. Well, they was working their asses off, and now they are getting confiscated for it. Like, you think you just gonna give a kid that never had anything, no money in his pockets anyway? I'm just signing $5 million today. That's $5 million that I never had.
Right.
Oh, that's about to go. You know what I'm saying? So like when they start off young in college, I mean, I'm pretty sure as they're getting paid, they're gonna feel like, okay, our money's at risk with these players who know what they're doing. They're gonna actually bring in people to talk to them about, okay, so we're paying you guys, we want you guys to be responsible with this, finance this, do that. So if you don't go to the NFL, or if you don't go to the NBA, if you don't go pro with anything,
Right.
you still have something to start off with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That helps them learn more things about life than anything. And then on top of that, it would stop these scandals and scams about players getting paid
Like
for this.
Patino, the Patino
the Patino
situation.
thing, the sneaker thing.
Right.
Like kids are just doing that just because they say, oh yeah. No, bro, they benefiting from it. Their parents are benefiting from it.
Right.
And then half these athletes, I ain't gonna all these coaches that go to the hood to recruit these kids,
Right.
y'all know how we living, bro.
Come on now.
Y'all know how we live.
Right.
And then half the time, I remember seeing Arian Foster at Tennessee said his coach went to their team house and saw that none of them had food. If he would have told the NCAA what his coach did, or anybody would have said what his coach did for them, they would have all got terminated from the program.
Right.
He bought their team food probably like twice a week because they had no money.
Right.
Then they'll ask their mom or dad. Their mom or dad got kids that they putting through school and they can't even pay for college.
Right.
Yeah, you getting a free tuition. So is the kid that can play the violin.
Right.
So is the kid that went on GPA.
Right.
But he ain't making you money. I am. My name making you money. And if I'm up for the Heisman, I want to get paid. I
Facts.
just
All the
bought
top 4, top 5, top
That
4.
Heisman should be worth $100 grand.
Yo,
Easily.
first of all, I done got you publicity. I done made kids want to come
to
here.
your program.
I done
More money.
Matter of fact, I done helped your admissions. I done got teachers paid, and I done got my coach's salary up. So why can't I get no money?
That's
you
5
know,
things.
you know, coaches
And there's
when
probably
they go
even more.
bowl games
They get it,
increases
they
that
get-
check.
yeah,
Championship
like
increases that check.
national
Nick
championship,
Saban,
you
why
get
you think Nick
Uber back.
Saban getting paid like $13 million?
Right, he the highest paid coach in the
Come on, man. Look, what y'all doing to these kids is messed up for real. And then we can't even tell who runs these programs or these societies that they call the NCAA. And you're not a non-profit because all you do is make profit.
Right.
Stop trying to play these kids, these black kids.
The other topic with that too is they always, other sports in college say that why is it just football?
They bringing in the
Blah,
most
blah, blah.
money.
They're bringing in the most money. Basketball too. Basketball, March Madness brings in almost. I honestly couldn't even make up a number because
First
it's
of
probably
all,
not even the exact number.
March Madness is signed to a $1 billion deal through CBS,
CBS,
Turner Sports,
TBS,
and ESPN,
TNT.
whatever.
Is it Turner or Time Warner?
Turner.
Okay.
They're signed to $1 billion deal. And we like to think, oh yeah, since we in Jersey, shout out to Princeton University for making that deal happen, which nobody knows about, for almost beating Georgetown. They almost
Okay.
beat Georgetown. So because they almost did that, they say, you know what, this tournament is exciting. A little team like this versus a big team like this, we could get this. Oh, this is money, because people are watching this shit.
Right.
You know, underdog stories make that bread.
Right.
But I think it's delusional for them to think that we cannot pay these kids.
I mean, it's. I think the biggest issue is that if you look at football or sports in general, the important positions on the field, the people usually look like us, besides the quarterback.
Okay.
For being honest.
And even now, quarterbacks are more looking like
Yeah.
us, because
Right.
they want them offenses
They
to
want that
run.
read option.
They want the
Yeah.
dual
With that
threat.
read
They want
option.
to pass. and
Shout
be
out
able
to
to
Mike
run.
Vick,
Right.
Randall Cunningham, good looking out.
So like,
Cole Pepper.
I just feel like,
But he was more
like
fast.
the reason why the NCAA, the governing body, and the people in the administration at these schools don't look like us. So they're not trying to give up that money, bro. They're getting paid way too much, bro.
That's true.
Getting paid way too much to give us a shekel, bro. We can't get a crumb. I can't. Like, okay, you let me sit at your table, at least give me a crumb.
Right.
But even if they do let us sit at the table, they're not giving us.
That's true. And then imagine the budgets they get, bro.
Oh.
Like Ohio State budget alone for its football program.
Bro, they just played Penn State, who was number 2 in the freaking
Yo, the
league.
budget for that football program alone can probably, not even probably, I'm for certain that $75 million that they probably get every year can pay for like 300 Division III
Oh, easily.
schools, everything. They can pay for like the basketball team here,
Here.
the football
Definitely
team here. They can pay for jerseys for everybody. Shit, y'all can give us new computers.
Facts.
The Mimosa Lab, that shit fucked up and it's hot.
Right.
But man, stop robbing these kids. And we gonna end it here. We're gonna be back like around probably like next week maybe. So I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Signing
yeah.
off. You know what I'm saying? I'm Harpo again.
Your boy Beans.
G, peace to the planet.
I see y'all, man.
Peace, love, and hair grease, you heard.
Hey yo, follow me on fucking Twitter. _, no, not _, Al _FSU.